Hey everybody, welcome back to the wonderfully radiated world of Fallout 4. I posted a poll on my page. If anyone's interested, if you go to my actual page and go to my post, you'll see a poll of which faction Beth Esda should join: the Railroad, the Minutemen, the Brotherhood of Steel, or the Institute. I have the poll up. I don't know if it's going to get any traction because it's only so many people that go and visit my page, but I mean, hey, you're here, you're watching me now, and I appreciate every one of you for stopping in. I really do always appreciate it. Today, I put this video together because I was curious about actually trying something, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to actually use the power armor exploit where you can clip through walls and stuff, and I wanted to see if I can kind of cheese the whole Automatron DLC. I'm okay, I know where the mechanists lair is. I know where I need to go to get to it. So can I actually just completely skip the story and go straight to the lair and cut through all the areas where you need the MSAT and all that other stuff? So I decided I was going to give it a go. Now, with this character, Beth Esda, I don't have any power armor for her. The time that I did have power armor, when I was showing you how to cut through the walls in Old 81, I did just a quick save, which I didn't actually save. I just I loaded a game. I bought some power armor frame from Arturo, and I used that, but I didn't save that data because it wasn't really part of the actual full game, her actual quest to get through the Boston Wasteland. However, this time around, I'm actually going to say I'm going to keep this power armor because I do have to go and search for it. I know where some is, and when I find it, I'm going to just show you on the map real fast. It's actually pretty close to Sanctuary, and it's to Sanctuary, and it's kind of to the northeast of Sanctuary, and I usually get about 3 pieces of armor on this frame. So, I mean, it changes. Sometimes I get 2 legs and a helmet. Sometimes it's a helmet, a leg, and an arm. It changes every time I do the playthrough. But there's always this power armor in this location. So I'm going to go there really fast. And I don't think it's going to take too long to find. But then again, I don't know exactly where it is. I just kind of know the vicinity of where it is. So it may or may not take a little bit of time. I guess I'm just going to go search for it, and then I'm going to speed up the video or cut it out depending on how long it is, and we'll go get the armor, and then we'll continue. All right, so it took me a while to actually find this, 15-20 minutes, because I just couldn't find it. But I did eventually find it. You see a down vertibird, and there's your armor. So I'm going to show you in the map real quick. Right over here, it's northeast of Sanctuary. You can see Sanctuary all the way to the left over there, and you see this little bit of a road. It's kind of down that little road. The robotics disposal ground is pretty close to it, and I believe you can actually find some mini nukes there, but you also have to fight a big old robot, which I really don't want to do right now. Not yet anyway, maybe a little bit later. But anyway, so we got some power armor. I think I'm at level 16 or 17 right now. And so this is I think it's a T-51 power armor. But now that we got our power armor, we're going to want to go, and we're going to have to get Ada real quick. So we're going to activate Ada's quest, and then we're going to skip the rest of the Automatron DLC. At least that's what I'm planning to do. But to trigger it, we're going to have to get to Ada first. So we are going to take a trip over to where Ada is. We're going to fight some baddies, and we're going to save Ada, and then we'll go on from there. And then we're going to find out if this exploit's even possible, and if it is, how frustrating it can be. Because clipping through the heavy walls, I don't know how that's going to work in this game. Yeah, let's try it. Yeah, all right, so this whole section was really dark, so I had to brighten it up so you can see it. But I went to the warehouse where I had to go originally. And then I went back to go and find Ada, because going from one spot and trying to swim with power armor on and then going back doesn't usually work. You sink into the bottom of the power armor and then you drown to death. So I went out the power armor, opened up the warehouse, went back, put the power armor back on, went go find Ada. And then now that we found Ada, we can actually go straight back to the warehouse because I already opened it. So with that, this is very dark footage. Let me try to brighten this up for everybody. Hopefully that'll help. Now that I'm thinking about it, the Mechanist layer is probably also going to be really dark. That was an explosion. So I think I'm just going to stop effing around real quick. We're just going to go straight to the warehouse to save everyone a little bit of time. So yeah, let's just get to the warehouse, everybody. Okay, so we made it here, and before we go in, I'll show you on the map real fast where our location is. This right here is the warehouse that we want to go into. It's right above the Old North Church and to the east a little bit. And this is where the mechanist lives, apparently. So we go into this warehouse, and this whole thing is really dark. So I guess I'm just going to be fixing that during the editing process. And yeah, we're just going to go through it, and we're going to see what we can do here. All right, we made it to the first door, and I'm going to brighten this up, but hopefully don't wash it out too much so you can kind of see where we're at. And we can't get through this door because we don't have an MSAT. So what we're going to do is we're going to try the power armor exploit, where we cut through the walls using the power armor. Before we do this, I'm just going to start saving, just in case we screw up, because there's a good chance that we will. So we're going to do the power armor exploit. If you want to learn more about it, I do have videos on it. I'll put a link in the description. Hopefully that it works. Anyways, let's try this clipping. Okay, we got through the first wall. Cool. So now we have this one. Usually this will open up when you have the MSAT. We don't have the MSAT, so we're going to do the exploit again. And let's see if we can't get through this wall as well. At this point, I'm not going to cut out any of this because, yeah, then you won't be able to see if it actually works or not without me doctoring up the results. Doesn't look like that worked too well, so we're going to try it again. I mean, we got through the first wall okay, so I'm pretty sure we can get through these other walls without any major problems. Yeah, I can see right through it, so, you know, should be working. I think we just got through it. Yep, okay. So there's the layers of walls that you have to get through. I think that's the way you have to get to, so let's try to look through this little crack over here. Yeah, I think that's the door we have to get to. I think we're going the right way. I don't want to go and do all this and then go back to where we started. You know, that'd be kind of stupid. But yeah, we're going to jump out the armor. We're going to jump back in using the exploit, and we're going to try it again. Get through this other door. I mean, it's probably a little bit easier just to get the MSAT. But hey, it looks like it worked. I mean, we got through it, and that was like those were the major doors. I think. And I think this door right here leads to like the main area. So. It looks like it's working, and if I know this game as well as I think I do, yeah, let me do a quick save real fast. If I know this game as well as I think I do, my follower will just pop in randomly because that's just kind of what they do. It just works, Todd. It's just part of their programming. Okay, so I'm pushing on this door, and it keeps on telling me to open the door, so that I'm going to have to go to the side a little bit, and we're going to try the exploit here. It seems to be working so far. And I don't know, it might work. Let's see. Yep, and look. Oh, all right. Where is this? This is in the beginning. All right. Well, I'm glad that I quick saved when I did. I'm going to load that game, and we're going to try it again. And I just have to watch my footing a little bit better next time. And we're back. All right. Where are we? Okay, so we're at this door again. So let's see here. Let's try the other side. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's go through here. Let's do the exploit. You see the character clipping through the whole thing of power armor. Looks like it pushed through. All right, good start, good start. And what, we get pushed out? Yeah, we got pushed out. All right. Let's see if we can find another spot in this wall. That'll work. Let's try it right here. Exploit, go out, go back into the armor. Push through the wall. Any luck? Whoa. Wee. I think it worked. I think it worked. Yeah, I think it worked. All right, so I'm gonna save here, and then let's see if we can't figure out which way to go. Let's try over here. It looks like we can open the armor here and get out. Yeah, so let's try it here. And we'll go back in the armor. And we'll try to get through this door. Okay, it looks like it's pushing through the door. All right, yeah, cool. All right, so, yep, there is the fusion core you can get. And let's unlock this, see if this is the way to go, or if this is just another place where I can get some stuff. Trying to figure out exactly where I am. Is this just stuff? I think this is just stuff. Okay. Yeah, I might as well grab it since I'm in here already. Oh, okay, yeah, and then we have to go through all these lasers. Okay, all right, yeah. Okay, so I know where I'm at. Cool. So, I thought there was another way to get around these lasers. Maybe not. All right, well, shoot. We're just going to run through the lasers. We're going to get rid of the turrets. We are going to save here, just in case we die or we have to go back. I really don't want to try to go through those walls again, because that was sketchy, to say the least. I'm going to add a little bit to the robot expert perk, since I leveled up, because we're going to be fighting a lot of them pretty soon, and it'd be easier to shut them off than try to fight them all, especially when I'm not even level 20 yet. So, yep, let's get through this. Let's get rid of these turrets, and I'm just going to speed it all the way to the end until we get to the mechanist. So, enjoy the quick journey. All right, so we got through a lot of the stuff that we had to get through and taken care of, and of course we found another MSAT door. And since we don't have it, well, we're just gonna phase right through the door like we have been. Hopefully, once this is done, we'll find ourselves in the mechanist lair, and once we're there, we should be able to fight the mechanist and either talk to the mechanist or kill him, whichever. Went through, yeah, it looks fine. So yeah, looks like we made it right into the lair without any issues. All right, the lights are on, everything looks good. Doesn't look like we messed up the game too much. Mechanist is speaking, so we're gonna go and look at the mechanist in a minute here. Yeah, so it looks like it is possible to just literally glitch through all the MSAT doors. Great. All right, so the mechanist is going to talk, and we're going to fight. I don't know if I'm going to keep the whole fight in this video or not, because it is a long fight. But yeah, we're going to talk. We're going to start the battle. We're going to go on from there, and then I guess we'll finalize the video.
I'm not a villain. I just want.
All right, so the mechanist battle actually took a really long time, so I cut out most of it here. Anyone and everybody who actually got here, they know that there's a whole bunch of robots that come at you. You have to go and fight them, turn them off, blow them up, whatever you got to do. The mechanist will eventually lose power. She'll come down. She'll try to talk to you. You can either kill her or spare her. In this game, I'm going to spare the mechanist, because we can use the mechanist as a merchant after you spare them. They're really good with a lot of scrap and all that. And that was a cool glitch. She took off her helmet and had another helmet on. But whatever. Anyway, yeah. So I think we're going to spare her, and then we're going to continue going on. All right. So we got done talking to her, and everything's fine. We're going to save her and all that good stuff. And yeah, we're going to just go back to Diamond City, and we're going to finish the video up right here. Anyway, I hope you liked it, and I have a poll going on in my channel. What faction should Bethesda join? Should she join the Minutemen, the Railroad, the Brotherhood of Steel, or the Institute? Let me know, either in the comments or in the poll, or both, and I'll catch you in the next one. You have a good evening, morning, or afternoon, whatever it is, where you're at. Bye now.